everybody. Time for your tea. Here's one for you, Mr. Rabbit. And, Your Majesty. Oh, but there's none for you, Mr. Turtle? Why, you're not even a real turtle.
Alice, will you please be quiet? Why, you're making noise too. The louder you read, the louder I have to speak. Well, do something else.
Well, what shall I do?
Anything, as long as you can play without talking.
Oh, you try playing without making a sound.
Read a book. You can borrow one of mine.
Your books are all words. What is the use of a book with no pictures or conversation in it? It's nonsense.
There are many great books without pictures.
Well, if I had a world of my own, everything would be nonsense.
Alice! Alice!
What is it?
It's tea time!
But I'm not hungry.
Stop eating your sweets then!
But how did you... Have you been spying on me?
Alice, do as you're told.
And tell your sister to come too.
No,
You're such a baby.
I'm not a baby. I'm grown up. I'm Alice.
You're spoiled.
Well, that is it.
Pig.
What did you say?
I said fig.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Where are you going?
For a walk.
Well, don't go too far.
Oh dear, would you look at the time?
Marmalade. Oh, it's empty. But I hope it doesn't fall too far. It might kill somebody. Oh, I hope they remember to give my cat a saucer of milk. I wish you were here. There are no mice in here, but you might catch a bat. And a bat is a kind of flying mouse after all.
Oh, my fur and whiskers! I shall be too late!
Well, which door? I wonder how I'm ever going to get out again. I really ought to get back for my tea. Help! Well, I suppose this is the key. No. Oh. It fits! Oh no! Look, it's a wonderful garden. Oh, what lovely fountains. And what bright flower beds. Oh, and it's summertime. Now, I really don't think I'll even get my head through, but, well... If only I could close up like a telescope. Maybe I can. I've got to get home. I've got to find my way into that garden. Well, that certainly wasn't there before. It's all very well saying drink me, but you won't catch me doing that in a hurry. Well, I may be thirsty, but what if it's poison? I know about children who get burnt because they don't remember things like a hot poker will burn you if you hold it too long, or if you cut your finger with a knife, it usually bleeds. And if you drink from a bottle labelled poison, well, it's certain to disagree with you sooner or later. But this doesn't say poison, does it? It says, drink me. Oh. Ooh. Oh, that's very nice. It's a sort of cherry tart and custard, pineapple, roast turkey, toffee, hot buttered, toasty kind of flavour. Oh, what a curious feeling. I am closing up like a telescope. Oh no! I've forgotten the key. Oh. There's no use in crying like that, Alice. I advise you, leave off this once. Yes, I often give myself very good advice, but I very seldom follow it. I remember I once boxed my own ears when I cheated in a game of croquet. I was playing against myself, you see. Oh, but there's no use in pretending to be two people now. Why, there's barely enough of me to make one person. I've got to find my way home. But what has happened to me? Eat me. I will. I'm starving. And, well, if it makes me grow bigger, I can reach the clean top of the table. If it makes me grow any smaller, well, I can fit through the door and get into the garden and find my way home. Oh, curiouser and curiouser. Oh, I'm opening up like the largest telescope ever. Oh. The garden. Oh, please, I just want to go home. Oh, you should be ashamed of yourself, a great girl like you. Stop this moment, I tell you. Oh, please, sir! Your fan! How strange everything is today. Well, yesterday things went on just as usual. I wonder, have I been changed to one of my friends in the night? Let me think. Well, I can almost remember feeling a little different. But if I'm not the same, then the next question is, who in the world am I? Who in the world am I? Oh, I'm tired of being here all alone. I'm dying of hunger and, well, I think I'm a bit scared. I've shrunk! But how? Well, I've never been as small as this before. Never. What? Oh, help! Salty? Well, that's funny. This too tastes like the sea. Oh, but I like the seaside. Oh, ma'am. Do you know the way into the garden? I'm very tired of swimming. Do you know the way out of this pool? Oh, mouse. Oh, perhaps it doesn't speak English. Maybe it's a French mouse. Come over with William the Conqueror. Excusez-moi, Madame Mouse. Où est ma chatte? Oh, I do beg your pardon. How thoughtless of me. A cat. Oh, we don't like cats.
Not like the cats? Would you like the cats if you were me?
Well, probably not, but please don't get angry. We won't talk about them anymore.
We? I was not. My family have always hated the cats. Nasty, low, vulgar things. Swim with me to the shore, and I will tell you my story. Why I've always hated the cats. And the dogs.
Where did all these birds come from?
So how we gonna get dry?
Dry?
I'm dripping wet.
I like the wet.
But how we gonna get dry?
Dry?
Oh, let's think.
Ooh, let's think.
That's what I said.
That's what I said.
Are you copying me?
Are you copying me?
How old are you?
How old are you?
How old am I?
How old am I? I'm older than you, so I know best.
I'm still wet.
You are wet.
Listen to me. I will still make you dry. This is the driest thing I know.
Where did all these birds come from?
So how we gonna get dry then?
Dry?
I'm dripping wet.
I like the wet.
But how we gonna get dry?
Dry?
Let's think.
Let's think.
That's what I said.
That's what I said.
Are you copying me?
Are you copying me?
How old are you?
How old are you?
How old am I?
How old am I? I'm older than you, so I know best.
I'm still wet.
You are wet.
Listen to me. I will still make you dry. Williams, the Conqueror. Did you speak?
Speak.
I am trying.
Trying?
Williams, the Conqueror, whose cause was favoured by the Archbishop of Canterbury, found it.
Found what?
Found it? You know what it means?
Yeah, of course I know what it means, but usually when I find it, it's generally a frog or a worm. Question is, what did the Archbishop find?
He found it advisable to go with Edgar Atheling and me, William, and offer him the crown. How are you now, Miss Sherry?
Oh, as wet as ever. This story doesn't seem to be drying me at all.
In that case, I move that the meeting adjourn for the immediate adoption of more energetic remedies.
Speak English. I have no idea what you just said. And what's more, I don't think you do either.
The best thing to get us dry would be a caucus race.
What's a caucus race?
Why, the best way to explain it is to do it. First, I mark out the course. Now, you here and you there and here and there. The exact shape doesn't matter. So, run when you feel like it. The race is over.
But who's won?
Who's won? Who's won?
Everybody has won and all of us have prizes.
Prizes! Prizes! Prizes!
But who's to give out the prizes?
Her, of course.
Me?
Yes, you. What have you got?
Nothing. Well, only these sweets.
Sweets!
Oh, but that's not fair. I'm saving them for later.
Pardon?
Tell us more, Mouse, tell us more.
I would love to decade. William the Conqueror, whose conduct was at first moderate.
You promised to tell me your story about why you don't like cats. And on.
Mine is it long and it's sad too.
It is a long tale, certainly. But why do you call it sad?
We lived beneath Zimmer, warm and snug and fat, with one wall, and that was the cat. When the cat's away, then Zimmer so play. But till last one day, so they say, along comes the dog and the cat. Think very loud, catch Zimmer so fast, underneath Zimmer, warm and snug and fat. Think of that. We live beneath Zimmer, warm and fat, with one wall.
Oh, my fur and whiskers! Oh, my dear paws! She's sure to see to her that I'm executed. As sure as ferrets are ferrets!
Are you looking for your fan?
Why? Marianne! Where have you been?
Marianne?
Run home this instant and fetch my fan. Quickly now, I shall be too late.
Oh, wait! How am I to get into the garden? Oh, Marianne. I'm not her, whoever she is. Now, the first thing I must do is, get back to my right size. And the second thing I must do is find my way into that garden. But I suppose I really ought to eat or drink something or other. But the great question is, what?
Who are you?
Good question. I hardly know just at present. At least, I knew who I was when I got up this morning, but, well, I think I must have changed several times since then.
What do you mean? Explain yourself, child.
Well, I'm afraid I can't explain myself because, well, I'm not myself, you see.
I don't see.
Well, I'm afraid I can't put it more clearly because, well, I don't understand it myself, really. Being so many different fathers in one day is very confusing.
It isn't.
Well, perhaps you haven't found it confusing yet. But once you turn into a chrysalis, and then after that into a butterfly, I think you'll find it a little strange, won't you?
You? Who are you?
Well, I think you just ought to tell me just who you are first.
Why? Come back. I've something important to say.
What?
So you think you're changed, do you?
Well, yes, I'm afraid I am. I can't remember the things that I used to know, and I can't stay the same size for more than 10 minutes at a time.
Can't remember what things?
Well, I can't remember where I'm trying to get to all of a sudden, and I can't remember the simplest of rhymes. How doth the little busy bee...
No. Try you were old, Father William.
Yes. You are old, Father William.
The young man said, "Get it right, child." Go.
You are old, Father William, the young man said, and your hair has become very white, and yet you incessantly stand on your head. Do you think at your age it is right? You are old.
Said the youth, as I mentioned before.
You are old, said the youth, as I mentioned before, and have grown uncommonly fat. Yet you turned a back somersault in at the door. Pray, what is the reason for that? You are old.
Said the youth.
Now that is enough.
Said his father.
Don't give yourself airs. Do you think I can listen all day to such stuff? Now be off or I'll kick you downstairs.
That was not said right.
Not quite right. Some of the words have been
altered.
Altered? It was wrong from beginning to end. What size do you want to be?
Oh, now I remember. Big enough to reach a key on top of a table, but small enough to fit through the door. But the same size, all the time. I don't like changing so often, you know.
Are you happy with your size now?
Oh no, I need to be a little larger. 3 inches is such a wretched height to be.
It is a very good height.
But I'm not used to it. Oh, I wish these creatures wouldn't take offence so easily.
You'll get used to it in time. One side will make you grow taller. The other side will make you grow shorter. Goodbye.
One side what? The other side what?
Of the mushroom, you stupid girl!
Where? Which is which? And what is what? Oh, how puzzling all these changes are. You never know what you're going to be from one moment to the next. I haven't been invited. That hasn't stopped me before.
Pepper! More pepper!
Oh, there's far too much pepper in that soup.
More pepper!
Please, can you tell me why your cat grins like that?
Well, it's a Cheshire cat, and that's why. Pig!
I'm not a pig! How rude!
No, not you, the baby! Pig!
Pig? Well, I didn't know that Cheshire cats could grin. In fact, I didn't know that cats could grin at all.
Ah, they all can. Most of them do.
Well, I don't know any that do.
Well, you don't know much, and that's a fact.
Pepper! More pepper!
Mind what you're doing!
Oh, well, if everybody minded their own business, the world would go around a great deal faster than it does.
Which would not... Which would not be an advantage. Just think what would happen today and night. You see, the world takes 24 hours to download.
Don't bother me. I can never abide figures. Oh, shush! 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 Speak roughly to your little boy and beat him when he sneezes. He only does it to annoy because he knows it teases. I speak severely to my boy and beat him when he sneezes, for he can thoroughly enjoy the pepper when he pleases. Here! Oh, you may nurse me if you like. I must go and get ready. I'm off to play croquet with the Queen.
But... well, if I don't take this child with me now, they're sure to kill it in a day or two. And maybe cook it. And eat it. Oh, it would be murder to leave behind. Oh! Don't grunt. It's not polite. Oh. Although, what am I to do with this creature when I get home? Well, what will people think of me with a baby? Oh! Where are you? Get back in the crowd now, baby! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it, I say! You're a very naughty little pig. Get back! Pig. How absurd. into the garden. Excuse me, Cheshire Cat. Could you tell me, please, which way I ought to go from here?
Well, that depends a good deal on where you want to get to.
Oh, well, I don't care much where.
Then it doesn't matter which way you go.
Well, so long as I get to somewhere that takes me to,
Oh.
Oh.
You're certain to do that if you walk for long enough.
True. This isn't helping. What sort of... Oh! What sort of people live round here?
Well, in that direction lives a hatter. In that direction lives a March hare. Visit either. They're both mad.
But I don't want to mix with mad people.
You can't help it. We're all mad here. I'm mad. You're mad.
Oh, well, excuse me, but how do you know I'm mad?
You must be. Or you wouldn't have come here.
Well, I don't think that proves it at all. Although, how do you know? How do you know you're mad?
Well, a dog's not mad. Agree?
Well, I suppose so.
Well, you see, a dog growls when it's angry and wags its tail when it's pleased. But I growl when I'm pleased and wag my tail when I'm angry. Therefore, I'm mad.
Well, I call it purring, not growling.
Call it what you like. Are you playing croquet with the Queen today?
Croquet? The Queen? Well, I'd like to, but I haven't been invited.
Well, you'll see me there. By the by, what became of the baby?
It turned into a pig.
Did you say pig or fig?
I said a pig.
Well then, I suppose you could say you saved its bacon.
I do wish you wouldn't keep vanishing and then reappearing like that. You're making me quite giddy.
All right then.
Oh. Well, I've often seen a cat without a grin, but a grin without a cat. It's the most curious thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh. Now, this must be the March Hare's house. I hope he knows the way into the garden. Oh. Suppose he is raving mad. Oh, maybe I should have gone to see the Hatter. Hello?
More tea, Hatter.
Oh, wonderful tea!
No room!
There's plenty of room.
I have some wine.
Some wine? Thank you. I don't see any wine.
There isn't any.
Well, then it wasn't very polite of me to offer it.
Well, it wasn't very polite of you to sit down without being asked, dearie.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was your table. And your tea's laid out for more than just 3.
Your hair wants cutting.
Don't make personal remarks. It's very rude.
Why is a raven like a writing desk?
A riddle? What fun. I believe I can guess.
Do you mean that you think you can find out the answer?
Exactly.
Then you should say what you mean.
I do. At least, I mean what I say. And that's the same thing.
Oh, not the same thing a bit. You may as well say I see what I eat is the same thing as I eat what I see.
You might just as well say that I like what I get is the same thing as I get what I like.
You might just as well say that I breathe when I sleep is the same thing as I sleep when I breathe.
It's the same thing with you, Dormouse.
Tea?
Oh, yes.
What day of the month is it?
The 4th.
2 days wrong. I told you butter wouldn't suit the works.
It was the best butter.
Yes, but some crumbs must have got in as well. Could have at least not put it in with a bread knife.
It was the best butter.
Have you solved my riddle yet?
Oh. Why is a raven like a writing desk? No, I give up. What's the answer?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Nor have I.
Well, I think you should do something better with your time than waste it by asking riddles which have no answer.
Oh, if you knew time as well as I do, you wouldn't talk about wasting it. To him.
I don't know what you mean.
Of course you don't. I dare say you haven't even spoken to time.
Perhaps not. But I know I have to beat time when I'm learning music. Twinkle, twinkle,
That
little star.
explains it.
What?
Time won't stand a beating. Now, only if you'd have kept on good terms with him, you'd do almost anything you'd like with a clock. As for me, I borrowed time last March. Yes, just before you went mad. It was at the great banquet given by the Queen of Hearts, and I had to sing Twinkle, Twinkle. Do you know the song?
Yes, I think I've heard it before.
Oh, well, it goes like this. Twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder what you're at. Up above the world you fly like a tray in the sky.
Twinkle, twinkle, little bat, how I wonder what you're at. Up above the world you fly like a tea tray in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle.
Anyway, I had just finished the first verse when the Queen herself jumps out and bellows, "He's not killing time, he's murdering him! Off with his head!"
How savage!
Oh yes, and ever since then, time won't do a thing I ask. Oh, it's 6 o'clock now.
Is that the reason there are so many tea things?
Well, yes, it's always tea time. You've no time to do any of the washing up in between.
So you keep moving around the table.
Yes, just as things get used up.
But what happens when you get back to the beginning again?
I suppose we change the subject. I'm getting tired of this. I vote the young lady tells us a story.
A story?
Yes, or the Dormouse.
Aye, Dormouse, wake up.
I wasn't sleeping. I heard every word.
Tell us a story.
Yes, please do.
And be quick about it, or you'll be asleep again before it's done.
Once upon a time, there were 3 little sisters. Maisie, Daisy, Daisy! And they lived at the bottom of a well.
But what did they live on?
Treacle!
But they couldn't have done that. Well, they'd have been ill.
And so they were. Very ill.
But why did they live at the bottom of a well?
Shh, have more tea.
Well, I haven't had any yet, so I can't have more.
You mean you can't have any less? It's very easy to have more than nothing.
Nobody asked your opinion.
Oh, who's making personal remarks now?
Why did they live at the bottom of a well?
It was a treacle well.
There's no such thing.
Oh, shut up.
If you can't be civil, you can finish the story yourself.
Oh, no, please go on. I won't interrupt again. I suppose there might be one treacle well somewhere.
One indeed. And they lived at the bottom of a well and were learning to draw.
Well, what did they draw?
Treacle!
I want a clean cup. Let's all move around one place.
All right, on you go. No, not there.
Oh. But I don't understand. How do you draw treacle?
Well, if one can draw water from a water well, I think it makes sense one could draw treacle from a treacle well. Stupid.
But
Of course they were. Well in. And they were learning to draw everything that begins with a M.
Why with a M?
Well, why not?
Everything that begins with an M, such as mousetraps, and the moon, and memory, and muchness. You know how they say things are much of a muchness. Well, have you ever seen such a thing as a drawing of a muchness?
Well, since you ask, I don't think I...
Well, then you shouldn't talk.
I wonder what you're at. Up above the world you fly, like a tea tray in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little bat. I wonder what you're at. Up above the world you fly, like a tea tray in...
I'm never going back there again. I didn't even get to eat any tea. Or do you drink tea? Oh, it's the stupidest tea party I've ever been to in my life. The garden!
5. A great night 5. Don't go splashing paint on me like that.
Couldn't help it. 7 knocked my elbow.
Oh, that's right, 5. Always blame someone else.
You can talk. I heard the Queen say just yesterday that you deserve to be beheaded.
What for? It's none of your business, Faye.
Yes, actually, it is. So I'll tell her. It's for bringing the cooked tulip roots instead of onions.
Well, of all the unjust things.
Excuse me. Why are you painting the roses?
Well, you see, miss, this ought to be a red rose tree, but we planted the white one by mistake, and if the Queen found out, she'd have her heads cut off, so you see, miss, we're doing our utmost before... The Queen! The Queen!
Who is this? Idiot. What's your name, my child?
My name is Alice. So please, Your Majesty.
And who are these?
Well, how should I know? I'd like to go home now. Well, I really ought to get back for my tea. Well, they'll be wondering where I am. And, I'll be needing to go to bed soon. Can you tell me how I can get home?
You can't.
What?
Leave.
Consider, my dear. She's just a child.
Precisely.
Now turn them over.
Me?
No, that there little girl over there. Yes, you! Turn them over! Quickly, come on! Get up! Get up! Come on, move off now! What's this here?
May it please your Majesty?
I say... Off with his head! Is its head off yet?
Its head is gone, if it please your Majesty.
That's right. So, young lady, do you play croquet?
Yes.
Good.
As a matter of fact, I do.
Come this way.
I don't like this. I need help. Isn't the Duchess meant to be here soon?
Hush, hush. She's under sentence of execution.
Her too? Why?
She boxed the Queen's ear. She was robbing me and being late as unforgivable.
Give your places! What? Oh, thank you. I've always thought croquet a difficult game, but this is ridiculous. There aren't any rules.
How are you getting on?
Oh, not very well, as a matter of... Well, there's no use in speaking to it until the rest of it appears. I want to get away. I'm afraid I'm going to be beheaded and I don't understand the rules.
But they're perfectly fair.
Oh, I don't think they're fair at all, actually. And what's more, there don't seem to be any rules in particular, and if there are, well, no one seems to follow them.
How do you like the Queen?
Oh, not at all. She's so likely to win, it's hardly worth finishing the game.
My child, who are you talking to?
A friend of mine, Your Majesty. Allow me to introduce the Cheshire Cat.
The Cheshire Cat, eh? You may kiss my hand.
I'd rather not.
Well, don't be impertinent. And don't look at me like that. It must be removed. My dear, can we have this cat removed, please?
Off with his head.
I can't cut off a head unless there's a body to cut it off from.
Well, don't be silly. Anything with a head can be beheaded.
If something isn't done in less than no
The
time.
cat belongs to the Duchess.
Out of the way.
Oh,
Perhaps you should ask her about this.
The Duchess is in prison. And it's where you'll be, young lady, if you don't mind your manners. You must respect your elders, especially when they're royalty. Fetch the Duchess forthwith. Back to the game, come on.
you have no idea how glad I am to see you.
Oh, Duchess, I need your help. I think it really is a matter of life or death.
Ah, there's a moral here somewhere. I can't tell you just now what the moral is, but I shall remember it in a bit.
Perhaps there isn't one.
Oh, tut, child. Everything's got a moral. If only you can find it. And the moral of that is, oh, 'tis love. 'Tis love that makes the world go round.
Well, if there really is a moral for everything, then what is the moral of a game of croquet?
A flamingo is like mustard. They both bite.
And the moral of that is, birds of a feather flock together.
Only mustard isn't a bird.
Right, as usual. You put things so clearly.
Mustard's a mineral.
Oh, well, of course it is.
No, mustard's a vegetable. It doesn't look like one, but it is.
Ah, I quite agree with you. And the moral of that is, be what you would seem to be. Or, put more simply, never imagine yourself not to be otherwise than what it might appear to others, so what you were might have been was not otherwise than what you had been would appear to them to be otherwise.
I think I'd understand that better if I wrote it down.
Oh, thinking again.
Well, I've a right to think.
Oh, well, I've got as much right as pigs have to fly.
I
Well done, my dear. A fine day, Your Majesty.
won! Is it?
I heard that. And I gave you a fair warning. And where are you going to? You have to stay here. Stay there. Okay, right, come on. Let's tuck you up in prison like a good little girl.
But I'm not a little girl!
Silence! You're going to prison.
Have you seen the mock turtle yet?
No, I don't even know what a mock turtle is.
It's what mock turtle soup is made from. Come on.
Well, why is she so full of sorrow?
Her? It's a fancy. She knows no sorrow, really. This young lady wants to know your history.
I will tell it to her. Sit down, both of you, and do not touch a word until I have finished.
How is she ever to finish if she never begins?
Once I was a real turtle.
thank you for your interesting story.
When we were little, we went to school in the sea. Our master was no turtle. We used to call him Tortoise.
Well, if he was a turtle, why did you call him Tortoise?
Because he taught us. Stupid.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself, asking such a simple question. Well, come on. Don't be all day about it.
Yes, we went to school in the sea. Though you may not believe it.
I didn't say I didn't.
You did.
Hold your tongue. You are a prisoner.
We had the best of education. We went to school every day.
I go to school.
An ordinary school or a school with extras?
Well, we learned French and music.
We also had all the usual lessons.
And what were they?
Reeling and writing to begin with. Then the different branches of arithmetic. Ambition, distraction, uglification, and derision.
Well, I've never heard of uglification before.
Never heard of uglification? I suppose you'll be saying next you don't know what to beautify means.
No. Yes! It means, well, it means to make something, prettier?
So if you don't know what to uglify means, you really are a simpleton.
Well, what else did you learn?
Mystery, ancient and modern, lithography, and drawing. The drawing master was an old conger eel. He came in once a week. He taught us drawing and stretching and painting in coils.
Well, what was your teacher like?
An old crab. He taught us classics, laughing. I cried.
Well, how many hours did you have lessons a day?
10 hours the first day,
Oh.
9 the next, and so on.
How curious.
That's why they're called lessons, because they lessen from day to day.
Perhaps you haven't lived much under the sea.
I haven't.
You may never have been introduced to a lobster.
I once tasted it. No, never.
So you'll have no idea how delightful a lobster quadrille can be.
No, but I'm sure you're going to tell me.
First, you clear a line along the seashore.
2 lines.
Then, when you clear all the jellyfish out of the way,
That generally takes some time.
you advance twice,
Each with a lobster as a partner.
advance twice, set a partner.
Change lobsters and retire in the same order.
Then you throw
The lobsters,
as far out to sea as you can.
swim after them,
Turn a somersault in the sea.
change lobsters again,
Back to land again,
and that's the first figure.
Well, it all sounds very pretty.
Perhaps you'd like to see a little of it.
Oh, yes. Very much.
Very well. We'll do without the lobsters.
Ah.
Who'll sing?
Oh, you sing.
I've forgotten the words.
Well,
Have you ever seen a whiting before?
oh, yes, they're covered in breadcrumbs.
You're wrong about the breadcrumbs. They wash off in the sea. And they're called whitings because they're what you use to whiten your boots and your shoes with.
Boots and shoes under the sea? Well, they'd have to be waterproof. What were they made of?
Soles and eels, of course. Any shrimp could have told you that. Come, let's hear some of your adventures.
Oh, well, I could tell you some of my adventures, beginning this morning and up until now. But there's no use in going back to yesterday because, well, I was a different person then, in a different world.
That's very curious. About as curious can be. I should think I'd like to hear more about that.
No, explanations take such a dreadfully long time. Adventures first.
What's the use in saying all these things if you're not going to explain them as you go along? It's about the most confusing thing I have ever heard.
Yes, I think you'd better stop.
But I haven't started yet.
Would you like the Mock Turtle to sing you a song?
Oh yes, I'd love to hear the Mock Turtle sing.
Beautiful soup, so rich and green, waiting in a hot tureen. Comforted dainty, wooden stoop, soup of the evening, beautiful soup. Soup of the evening, beautiful soup. Beautiful soup. Beautiful soup. Beautiful soup.
Trial's beginning.
Whose trial?
Your trial. Come on.
Oh, but
Here's how they're doing. Excited for this one. Oh, shit. Hi, Alice. Hi.
Ruined that.
Very boring.
why are they all looking at me like that?
They probably think you look a bit odd.
Do I look odd?
Although they should take a look at themselves. Look at them, gawping like codfish.
Well, I don't think we should be rude about them. They're the jury, and the jury is very important in a trial, I believe. They're the judge, I think.
Stupid things.
Please be upstanding. All rise. All rise. I see you all out there. All rise. You there in the middle, Pillsbury Doughboy, stand up. All rise. I can wait all day. Thank you very much.
Please be seated. Apart from an Emma Stewart, you stand up. I think there's an Emma. Is there Emma? Stand up. Oh, you're up.
Hello, Emma.
Nice of you to join us tonight.
We've been told so much about you.
We're in court, so stop laughing. You may sit. You can sit down now too.
Read the accusation.
The young aforementioned girl, alias Alice, did on the aforesaid date of the month enter the Queen's Garden without affording due care or attention to the rules and regulations governing royalty, and entered into the as yet to be mentioned game of croquet.
Consider your verdict.
No, not yet, sire. There's plenty to do before that.
Call the first witness.
First witness!
Silence!
I beg your pardons for bringing this with me, but I hardly any time to finish my tea before I was sent for, Your Majesties.
When did you begin?
The 14th of March, I believe.
15.
Aha! Take note of this discrepancy. It may be relevant. And for goodness sake, remove your hat.
Sorry. Hold this.
And that one. And that one.
This one's not mine.
Oh, so it's stolen then?
I sell them, sire.
Then give your evidence and don't be nervous. I shall have you executed on the spot.
I'm a poor man, Your Majesty, and what with the bread and butter going thin and the twinkling of the tea and...
The twinkling of the what?
Starts with the tea.
Of course twinkling begins with a T. Do you take me for a dunce? Carry on now.
I'm a poor man, Your Majesty, and only the dormouse said...
I didn't.
The dormouse denies it.
I'm a poor man, Your Majesty, and she did say that... I'm a poor man, Your Majesty, and I was cutting more bread and more butter.
But what did the Dormouse say? It's a simple question.
I don't remember.
You must remember or you will be executed.
Oh, no.
Be quiet.
I'm a poor man, Your Majesty.
And you're a very poor speaker. If you have nothing else to say, you may stand down.
But I'm on the floor already.
Silence! That's my line!
Speak.
Silence!
Sit down and go away. Disrespectful. Hurry up!
Sorry.
I get a bit angry. Right, rabbit. Call the next witness.
Call the next witness!
Bless you.
Sean,
Your Majesty must cross-examine this witness.
Interesting. What's in the jam tarts?
pepper, mostly.
What?
Trickle.
Interesting. You may leave. My dear, you must cross-examine the next witness. I have a bad headache today.
I'm sure you do. Call the next witness.
I call the defendant. Alice.
Here.
Silence.
That is my line.
Sorry, my dear.
What do you know about this business?
Nothing.
Nothing whatever?
Nothing whatever.
That there's very important. Write that there down, right?
Unimportant, Your Majesty.
Silence! That goes for you two over there. And all of yous. That means silence.
And you, young girl, on your phone. We cannot see you.
Do you not know this is court?
And phones aren't even invented in this inventory.
Just you pipe down. Okay. Knowing nothing is not admissible in the Royal Court of Law. Rule 42. You can never be innocent in the eyes of the law unless you're proven guilty. Yeah. It's the oldest rule in the book.
Well, then, what's rule number 1?
Silence! We've been here before. Silence. Now continue.
Alice, you, the accused, the defendant, and the guilty party, are charged with the following offences.
Oh, I hope I never caused
Silence! Please! Silence! Oh, this is so much fun.
How dare you?
Continue.
The charges against the witness are as follows. That you entered a rabbit hole without due care or attention,
Without what?
without a packed lunch. You stole a jar of marmalade.
I put it back.
You drank from a bottle that was not yours to drink from. You had your cake and ate it, even though it was not yours for the having.
Oh, this isn't fair.
Ooh, you attempted to drown a mouse and a flock of birds, and then attempted to poison them.
Oh, well, you're making this up as you go along.
Poisoned them with modern ideas about cats. You harassed a caterpillar, ravaged the countryside with wild mushrooms, and were given custody of a child who is now missing, presumed dead.
Really?
Yes, really, that you argued with a cat.
I didn't argue with
And you're arguing now, and that must prove it.
Oh, there's nothing of the sort.
You invited yourself to a tea party.
Yes, you did. Yes.
Well, I suppose so. Have you been spying on me?
You trespassed in a royal garden.
Oh, dear.
You did not follow the rules of croquet.
Well, I've never followed the rules of croquet.
You mocked a mock turtle. You disobeyed the queen, and you are in contempt of this court.
How do you plead?
She pleads guilty as charged.
You've twisted the evidence. To call that evidence?
Evidently, we do, my dear. than that, I think.
No idea at all.
Let the jury consider it verdict.
No. Sentence first, verdict afterwards.
Oh, nonsense. The very idea of the sentence first.
Hold your tongue!
I won't.
What did you say?
I said I won't.
Young lady, I am the Queen of Hearts.
And you are the queen of my heart.
Sit down! Seriously, sit down. Shut up, sit down. Yeah, that's better. Griffin, stand up. Off with her head.
Am I awake? Or am I dreaming?
Off with her head.
Off with her head.
Off with her head. Off with her head. Off with her head. Off with her head. Off with her head. Off with her head. Off with her head. Off with her head.
Out tonight for journeying with us into the rabbit hole and our slow descent into madness. Just before we head off tonight, we have a few thank yous to give. It really took an army to put this show together, so we're going to thank some of those individuals now.
Bear with me, because I can't remember anybody's name as well. So, just forgive me. First of all, we would like to thank our media team who has done videos and photos and made us look really beautiful, and that is Stephen, Hannah, and Jack, who's over there.
Next, we want to thank our wonderful stage crew who have put up with a lot over the last few days, and as you can see, it's a very visual show with a lot going on, so thank you to them.
Look this beautiful, as you can tell. So it takes a lot of hard work, and our makeup team and costume team have been brilliant, and that is Margaret and Amber and Kira, who's back there as well. If we forget anything, she helps us remember our lines.
We also look absolutely insane, and a lot of that is down to our wonderful costume mistress, Connie, so thank you to Connie. Most of the things you see behind you have been hand-built, hand-painted, hand-paper mache within an inch of their life. So we want to say a big thank you to Shanice and Helen, who are our set designers, and they put in so much work behind the scenes. Thank you guys.
We're all a bit of a rowdy bunch, but the stagehands are rowdy too, so they have to be controlled with David. We have to bring David out. David, that's for you. Thank you very much.
as you all know, this is a university-run production. All of us are students and we all have other things going on. And that is more so important for the next two people, our two wonderful producers, Catherine Stewart and Andrew McNallen. Are they here?
And no player production is without an assistant director. And just bring John on and then we'll explain what John does. John, let's just make sure we get all our lines right as well and we stand in the right place and that we know Alice in Wonderland like the back of our hands. Thank you, John.
Thank you, John. And just before we move on, a massive thanks to our lighting and sound crew at the back. Last but not least is our captain, our director Shannon. She's put so much work into this. I think the whole process has potentially aged her.
Just by 10 years maybe.
But we've had an absolute blast and she's a big part of that. She made every rehearsal fun and even when it got stressful she did her best to mellow everyone out. So Shannon, come on down. Thank you.
Don't cry!
Okay, so the only other people left to thank are the cast. They are brilliant, they've worked so hard. All of them have worked so hard. Come on, clap the cast. I'd also like to thank everyone at the Riverside because we've put this, I mean, we only got in here on Monday. So it would not be at the stage where it's at right now without David or Philip or Jeremy from the Riverside. I don't want to keep this too late, so we'd just like to reiterate that, and again, we are all from the university, we all have other stuff going on, and we'd really love to see you all again next year supporting us. We don't know what we're doing yet, but it will be. It's good. So yes, thank you everyone for coming.